Yeah, let's just embrace influence. Why not? Give you 4,000 ducats. Why not, Delhi? I shouldn't have done that, but I'm in a generous mood. Drilling. Actually, I could move in and help here. Yes, help myself to those armies. War's not a great idea when we're actually in a war here. Well, they're winning part of it here. In that case, get back here. You get back there as well. Yeah, no more drilling for you. Can't get there, but it's the best starter nation for a noob. Good question. Ottomans are fairly easy going. Depends what you want to do. If you want to try a hand at colonialism, Castile is the tutorial nation, and honestly doing the tutorial is quite handy just for learning the interface. Once you get the hang of that, somewhere a bit more isolated where you can expand. Now that they've divvied up Ireland a good number of updates ago, it's come a little bit like Crusader Kings, and you can get to uniting there. Wouldn't do that as your first one though. Honestly, Ottomans is a good one. You're a big nation, you've got people to gobble up. France is an interesting one to start as, and mighty Ulm. France is an interesting one because you've got places you can go, you've got things you can mop up and fight with England, but it's not as easy as the Ottomans, but depends whether you want an easy start to learn the interface or an interesting start. France is a little bit more interesting, I would say anyway. Get there. Bohemia would probably not give me access. They would though. France want access because they're at war with a bunch of people. Speaking of mighty Ulm, creamed. Oh no, I'm the one that's getting creamed here. If only I could kill them quicker. Fortunately, I can. Really trying to turn this war around so that I can embrace Renaissance. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Hurt Austria. If they don't come marching in with more of their guys, but oh well. Should you go revolutionary? That's not something I can really comment on because that comes a lot later in the game and I've only just hit the Age of Revolutions. I don't really play with play in the Age of Revolutions that often. Should you go revolutionary France? Oh, as a starting nation, as in like one of the starting bookmarks? I don't know, I've never not started in the 1444 bookmark, I don't think. I know there are achievements to get for starting in other ones, but I like starting early and building up. But yeah, go for revolutionary France. Not as your first one probably, but just start as France in 1444 and you'll be good. To be honest, play the game as you see fit. Start it, see if you like it, and if you do, great, play on. If you don't, well, you can start again. There's nothing committing you to anything. Yeah. I think my first nation was either the Ottomans or no. I think my first my first single-player nation was probably Castile. My first multiplayer co-op nation was the Ottomans. And yeah, it was a fairly straightforward game because play as the Ottomans, you are fairly powerful. Mighty Ulm. Do me more mischief here. Austria thinking they can take me in the mountains, but they cannot. We're retaking... Oh, hello, Bavarian revolutionaries. You'll back me up, won't you, Bavaria? Won't you, Bavaria? Won't you, Bavaria? Well, eventually. Good. Can we not get past here? This one. What are the best ideas, France, for world conquest and single player if you want to colonize? I've not done a world conquest, so that's a good question. If you want to colonize, then the usual starting colonial ideas, exploration to get quest for the new world, it's pretty much a necessity. For world conquest, depends how you want to do your world conquest, I suppose. Either humanist is great because that Years of Separatism is pretty darn good. There's a bunch of policies you can take as well. Innovative can be quite useful early on, because or is it change that now? No, maybe I take that. No, technology cost, because if you take that early, all of your tech costs are reduced by 10%. For the rest of the game. Let's just stay ahead. The military ideas are pretty good as well. I quite like aristocratic, but you can't go wrong with something like quantity or defensive. Really depends how you want to do it. There's and who you're playing as. If you're playing as France, you've already got some pretty hefty good national ideas. Helps if I look at the right nation here. French traditions, national manpower modifier, tip rep, both lovely. Elan gives you 20% morale, means you can wipe a lot of people quite nicely. And discipline to finish. And you already get tech cost reduction. So France is pretty well geared for the for any kind of world conquest you want to do. Bet after this they don't even share their knowledge with us. Bet they don't. When all is said and done. How did you get... Did you revolt away from me? Oh. We no longer need these provinces. Defensive ideas for bigger morale. Yeah. Defensive gives you some nice things, to be honest. It gives you tradition's alright. Morale's lovely. I mean, if you stack morale gains, you can out-morale anyone. To rise up here. Circassian separatists. That'll be from Kabardia, probably. But you don't rise up. Have you considered that? Austria's capital falls to Tyrol. But yeah, good questions. Good questions. Selective breeding, huh? Well, there you go, Bohemia. You do your eugenics thing. Your things going on there. Bavaria, I'm pretty sure I just put down a rebellion here. Was Napoleon a good leader? The game represents him as either a 666 or a 777. I can't remember which. He's not too bad. Yeah, okay, a few concessions. Get some extra morale on the go. Okay, siege is down. Come on, Varia. Knowledge share me. In real life, I mean, he was pretty successful at what he did. I don't know how good a leader he was. Well, leader's a lot of things. He was a good strategist, certainly. 92%. I'm sure he's... Ooh. Another general. Well, I do like generals. By one of the Women in History events. I could have done with reading that, but well. Siege of Tyrol is done. Yeah, Napoleon did well until he got to about here, and then he went, oh, whoops, that's not going to work. Yeah, Austria, you better run away. He would have won if he didn't attack Russia in the winter. Yeah, the old General Winter is... yeah, it's devastating. It's pretty devastating. Having fought a number of wars in Russia in the winter in this game, I can agree. Switzerland, what are you doing up here? Okay, I found you, but where's your backup? Concerned that you have backup somewhere. Ah, it's over Anakin. I have the high ground. By that I mean the flat ground. Then we have the oh, hello Austria. We have the benefit of hindsight, don't we, in these things? We can look back and say, ah, that was a silly mistake to make. Things that happened, you know, during the World Wars, for example, or even earlier. History might have been quite different if it wasn't the way it was. Got stopped there for whatever reason. Okay, we're done. Not quite. Austria are out though. Still giving out land, like he can actually do that. Oh, Bavaria, you did well out of that, buddy. But that's quite nice because that excels us and lets us walk home. Frees you up as well. Also, we need to take these sieges. I don't know if that will unexile us now, actually. Will it? Will it not? Yes, it will. Ulm, get out of there. No, Delhi, you are... No. Delhi is not getting another 4,000 ducats. They've already had 4,000 ducats. That's more than enough. Get out of here, Switzerland. You're not wanted. Hey, what is wanted? Some knowledge sharing. Oh, well, there we go. 33 favours. Well, I'm not going to be calling them into anything, so let's immediately boost that trust. Maybe, just maybe, they're going to offer us some knowledge sharing. Oh, you can have another gift, in fact. Some loans. I need to punch another country just for horde unity. Figure that out soon enough. Even Bohemia have embraced the Enlightenment. We should be improving relations with them as well. Oh, excuse me. I will pretty much sell myself out to whoever can tell me about the Enlightenment. Share your secrets with me. France is getting PU over Spain in new DLC. I haven't read the dev diaries yet. I know they're doing a lot with... oh, is that the DLC that's coming out next year? 2020? The next patch, I thought they were doing a lot with estates. They're taking away the whole provincial stuff. This is only what I've heard in passing. I need to read the actual dev diary, or dev diaries. And I thought you could get a PU over Spain through the French mission tree. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I thought one of the late ones gives a restoration of Union Cassis. Bea, you love me. Let's give me some knowledge. Dip rep, do I smell? Thought my diplomatic reputation would be pretty good at this point. But it's not. Annex subjects, I suppose, will not help. Only for another year. Then maybe they will. Bavaria, I made you what you are. Give me your secrets. Well, might as well see how it's spreading. Yeah, the answer is sort of, actually. Our former capital. Again, we could boost you up to 50 and move our capital there. Oh well. We'll hang fire for now. This spread. How is it looking over in Moskva? Looking not bad. Slow though. Viveness is decreasing. Oh noes. Actually, it's going to spread into these provinces, which is quite nice. This is quite nice. Won't give us much, but it'll bring us a few more % towards it. Slow though. Yeah, Bohemia, Bavaria, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with you. To give you so much money if you shared that with me. Oh well. Back to filling in Siberia, I guess. And that horde unity is really dropping. Commonwealth, do we still have a truce? We do not. I actually want anything from you. I just want to burn you. But imperialism is actually better for me here. Also, you should be drilling. Professionalism will be waning. Have our sieges already. Head for Smolensk, I guess. This is really a war about getting our horde unity up. You could, yeah, please do send me the link to the new DLC page. That would be quite handy. I've been meaning to read up on it, but I just haven't yet. I had a lot of other things to do. It's a terrible excuse, but that's the one I'm going with. This is not ideal. Thank you. I will take a look once I am done. If they're making changes like that, that ought to be interesting. I mean, all the changes are interesting. I do pretty much rush by the DLC these days. Didn't used to, but yeah, I quite enjoy the DLC. Yeah, we will pay that money for the professionalism. So we will. This is why building up a lot of money is a great idea. Because you get events like that that let you achieve your objective by paying money. That's why this nation is great. In the DLC, gotcha. Another Siberian colony finishes itself off. Keep filling in the gaps. You're pretty looted. Looting helps drive up the horde unity. Suffer from Commonwealth. Let's just take a few high development provinces and then give them right back. If there even are such things. And yes, there's probably going to be a coalition wanting to form, but is what I say to that. Yeah, that'll do. Probably. Malbork is the biggest, and it's 12 development, so there should be plenty of horde unity to get from that. Keeps truce nice and short in case we need to punish them again. Burn it, and we give it back. Again, we burn it, and we give it back. What else did we take there? I have already forgotten. I don't know why I haven't cored you, though. Silly of me. Chiang Rai. Burn you as well. In fact, I could give you back as well. In fact, there's no need to have it now that I have the achievement. It hurts my diplomatic reputation. Yeah, let's get rid of you as well. Look at the DLC on stream. Sure, 2 seconds here. Let me just finish off this little bout of burning that I am doing, and then I'll call it up. Sluck. Oh, hello Polotsk. Nice to see you. Where's Smolensk gone? Back to the screen. Ah, of course, right here. What I'll do is I'll tear down your fort, although you're way out of date, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, anyway. Good enough. Alright, Dev Diary. 11th of June 2019. By Neon DT. Okay, where's Burgundy? Blah, blah, blah. If you were to say about the Dutch. Okay, so the French mission tree is looking pretty darn packed now. The French mission tree now stands as one of the most extensive in the game. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Also, you guys need to go back and get drilling, don't you? Show it on the stream. I don't really have OBS set up to do that. It would give me it would take me a wee minute to do that. But I suppose I could. You Dev Diary, come out wherever you are. Forcing the French claim to Naples will give you a claim on the Spanish crown, allowing you to start war for Spanish succession in the PU over Spain. Yeah. That is not working. It's not capturing that window, but it's not. I don't know if it's because I've got hardware acceleration on in Chrome or something like that. Maybe it's because I don't have hardware acceleration on. I don't know, and it's a bit of a faff to try and sort it out while I'm live. I'll have a look afterwards, or I'll have a look just now and see if I can get a browser source in at some point. They've expanded Provence a little bit as well. Ah, Good King Rene. Is there not an achievement for Good King Rene? Something about going and taking over Jerusalem, maybe? It's a bell. And the Dutch. Dutch are getting fairly expanded as well. And new government reforms as well. That's quite interesting. Well. How is our... Oh, we're getting close, or we're getting closer. They're changing Catholics as well. What will they do next? Another general. Oh, Japan has formed finally. Looks like Chicago. They did it. Blow up the statue. Ah, growth of